Flightless Sloth here, still can't fly, and today we're back at Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. I haven't played in a hot minute, as it's now 12:15, and I haven't played since... Oh wait, it's flipped. Alright, so 12:09. Okay, so it's been a couple days. It's been almost a week. Okay. I started watching the show, and up to this point at least, and I gotta say, I don't like the show nearly as much as this game. It washes over so much, and it just in general, some of the voice acting I don't like that much. That might have been a controversial statement. I just prefer the game better. My voices aren't any better, but when they start talking, it's good. Anyways, the victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. Time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So, what did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. Same talent which allow you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Biyaka on this one. Makes sense, though. I mean, I did technically... I know Kyoko solved the first or the last one, basically too, but I am pretty good. Shifter, okay. She poked and prodded, going over edge to the left of Spike. You're a very strange woman, you know. Being able to touch a dead body is absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. She's wearing gloves though, right? Yeah, so it's not like she's like touching. Dude, a real complex about being weak. You hear Chihiro talking about, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure do. Just, I guess this points to drink down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls. Oh my God! I will not endorse that one. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The Gus Chihiro's complex. I can't help wonder what it might be. Okay. Interesting. So wait, hold on. So what we're trying to say there... Chihiro told anyone willing to listen she wanted to get stronger. Some assume that due to her inferior complex about being weak, she admired everything strength more than anything else. So she may have asked stronger people to help her. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's been on the side of Chihiro's death. Why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true, but it wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her. But still, I still think she came here on her own by choice. Why do you say that? She'd be talking a lot like how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? So according to Monokuma, she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hino or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she's probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However.
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needs support from others. Hold on a second. There you go. Now I feel better. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but she also would have to come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Interesting. So it's someone strong. Okay, it's someone that's relatively strong, I think, so she feels safer, and or someone who's willing to exercise. And we're in the girls' locker room. If a boy were to come in, they would get shot. So what do you think about that? There's a dumbbell on the floor, and it's bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. Monokuma said a blow to the head with a blown object. This is what killed her. Does this mean this dumbbell is actually the murder weapon?
Right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbells, bet it. I wonder though, the whole carry thing. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around and check every. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's try to proceed. You said what you got to cut with one person this time. Wait! With this, I need to get back in there. Shoot! So this is our next location. Huh? This place is really to get. Figure it out yourself. No fun if you don't, right? Shoot! No, I want to go back in. You have already spent plenty of time. Oh no! If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
You have an issue with this, so you should take it out with Monokuma. He said that, and then rather quickly, sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Oh wow, yeah, you are quick. Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Okay. Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, a card reader and all the designed interface with each of your e-handbooks. You only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door's unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone letting someone else have the book, right?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go through the locker room and only boys can go through the locker. It's a girl. And Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro's found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words,
As such, the killer must have found the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay close attention to regulations. The answer's in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-book is for, okay. Only act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Oh shoot! Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from a prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to stem out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You treat me like a puny little appetizer set in the main course that I am. Now that since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that it's a loophole, but in order to borrow someone's handbook, then it means someone would have to loan it. What? So sleepy. So didn't even make you want to pass out. Be more like Miyaka and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, you know, you are unfortunately lacking in a mental facility. So I'll fill you myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? I hope you understand what's going on. Car reader's been added to the... What? Hey, I'm being dragged. Wait a minute. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out myself? I'm sorry, what's this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance for myself the other day. Seems like there's a system in the place where the handbooks of the dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko Lee and Siaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one. Oh no! I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did. Oh no! You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. How now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Okay, yeah. Borrowing. Okay, so you borrow it from a dead person. I see. Yeah, you gotta put it back then. Interesting.
What?
Oh, hold on a second. What's
Very
wrong?
strange.
It's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name. I started up. Then the one that wouldn't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It wouldn't make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Oh, wait, what? The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led Leon's death. The that the mastermind could record it a cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to be break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey! What? That handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, it's a big deal. There's no way it could break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap. But eventually, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what the weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think this handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monoguma disappeared. What just happened? Monoguma says it's not broken, but it's undeniable fact it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Interesting. I have a weird feeling, in the case they're gonna be like, but the book, but you can't lend the book, and it's like, oh yeah, yes you can, from the dead people. I can already see it in my head. Alright then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. He's probably gonna say, like, we just need to rule people out. What do you mean by that, Baka? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's kill, but no, precisely, I want to discover the true identity of the Genocide Jack. Then, you really think you should believe Genocide Jack's the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is culprit around the case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking something and slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he kills thousands of people, but it's gotta be an urban legend. So it could be one of the... Well, could one of us be really a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that'll prove it, and I can show you. Alright, then show me! What did you mean by... Wait.
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have a okay. I have a basis. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear.
Evidence that Genocide Jack's the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence that something like that really... Ah, hey, you two! Oh! Big trouble! I need your help!
I don't have time to play
We're
with
busy.
you.
Leave us alone.
I mean...
But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, guys! You gotta help me! Okay?
Please!
This is a serious emergency! Please, you gotta help me! Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency! Emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange because she hit her head in the last episode. Well, I mean, she was acting very strange earlier, right? Sorry, my mic just kind of cut out. What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh, okay, thanks. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah!
Okay, hurry up. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she's headed to the dorms. Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Did I just talk to both of you? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's the emergency?
So...
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know. See how she did. When we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try to talk to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Are you gonna be the same? Okay. Toko, darling! Might as well give it a shot. I gave you a present earlier! Just swung open slowly and silently. Hi, Toko. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Oh?
Won't allow it.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
But I gave you a gift!
Won't Don't let Genocide Jack have control.
Okay. I just looked at you slamming the door in my face. Ooh, what was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. What? It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But I felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same way as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer general? Unless she killed somebody. Did she kill someone? Did she kill the Genocide Jack in that room? And she not want us in? Is that why she said she won't let him loose? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Hey, buddy. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of the room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her? Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. She's probably gonna be pissed after a few moments.
what do you want?
Oh, I guess you're not gonna voice act anymore? Okay. Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Byakuya!
It's Byakuya.
Wait, Byakuya? Shoot! What is? Oh, dang it, I missed it! Oh! I heard it, but I didn't register. Damn it! I'm sorry I couldn't keep a promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. Wait. Wait. Do you have like multiple personality disorder? Are you Genocide Jack? And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Oh, something went down my throat. Is she? Byak, one of those two are one of those two Genocide Jack, and they're holding. I have a weird feeling he might be Genocide Jack, who borrowed an e-handbook. She knows, but she loves him too much, so she won't pipe up. She will die for him. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Is this the... Oh, we're going to his little room, huh? Come on, let's go in. I didn't like you before, but I do enjoy the fact that I get to spend time with you and figure you out. Is this the evidence that proved it's Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. Remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Woo! Books! Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Alright, what do we got in here? If I click this, there's evidence. Well, one of these are going to be... There's a wooden box, it's empty. Although, judging by the sponges, there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It's very useful. I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? Oh! I thought this box was it. Oh, we're talking about... Okay. This shelf is stuff inside without thinking I picked up on the ground. Oh, you have a sharp eye indeed. It's like that file. Huh?
that's right.
That's a report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. So that makes it time to turn to the file with the shelf. Wow! Is this the same thing? There's so much...
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They tell people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controls everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I was like... Oh! Desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya use in the library.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Oh, nice. Alright, well, that's it, right? Wait, there's a blue Oh, I'm sure that's just the books. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you'll discover value for yourself. There's a ton of thick file stuff on the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of those, you might give me a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files, there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents. For police eyes only, they're not the only kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the truth? Exploring out of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit in your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How can anyone put this all together? I suppose it goes to show how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. Can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, unusually? Usual, nothing, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your own punches, do you? Besides, what can you say usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on. You say you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this had to be top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domesticated. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that allow me to one day bend the world at my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than actual mastermind. And what always interests me is the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete file case. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there's so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And second, is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same way as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other high-ups. About the location? By all counts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in
The
other
culprit
words...
isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Gah!
In other words...
That's right. That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack is really such a brutal fiendish killer, really is walking around among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined this killer with such a reputation ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would have been good for you to take a look at what we've already seen? You might have just managed to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. So do I just talk to him again? How the Genocide Jack case file? Could you please let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Probably to keep everyone from freaking out or knowing this information. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly my hands stopped. I reached the page of photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. Oh my god! The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran over several pages. Wow, that's a lot of scissors. Am I supposed to read it then? Oh, it's gonna read it for me. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Izel, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, we get it. One thing that came perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's victims were killed and suspended in the exact same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Next page. Uh-oh. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for killings takes place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it can be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in for a panic. Because the night witnesses never come forward, it's unlikely there's any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests the suspect may be potentially suffering from dissociative identity disorder. Oh my god!
In other words,
the key point here is that the culprit may as well have a split personality. Oh! Oh my god! I am solving this! I said it earlier! A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV, so part of another totally unbelievable story. This one's way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't, I don't know. I feel like my mind's gone numb. Interesting.
let's go.
Alright, we should begin going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Oh wait! Byakuya! Man! As usual, Byakuya turned then left without another word. I did not even bother saying his name that time. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all something like that?
I don't have time.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Do you really think we'd be working together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. Just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked to join me, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I just was some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I had to uncover some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. We go back to the crime scene. The girls' locker room should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come out the same phone might be useful. Okay. Okay! I think it's Toko. Just making sure. Who's all here? Oh! I can go into... Wait. Okay, so if I hit... I got it. If I hit E, I could look around. Oh, I could teleport in the rooms. That's okay, I'm right here. I can teleport between floors. Cool. Hey, Hifumi. Ding ding ding. Hifumi has discovered the evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence, what'd you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Lunenburg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really, what she see?
Well,
She refused to tell me. It's like when girls bully the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where is Celeste now? The white house by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time not there. What's it gonna be? I want to talk to her before going to the girls' room. Alright, so what's going on here? Wait. There's a strange stain on the carpet. It's shit! Wait, what is it? What's our... Okay. Interesting. Oh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. So it doesn't seem to quite fit in the boys' locker room. Do I need to go to the pool for any reason? Is there nothing else in here I need to grab? No, okay. Let's check the pool just in case. Alright. I don't think there's anything in me back here. Maybe there's some kind of clue in lockers. Guess not. Oh. Well, I got a coin. Alright, so I want to... Wait. So, I have to go to all these places, huh? Can I go? Can I... Oh, I can't teleport. Why? It's so weird. I guess during the investigation I can't teleport around. Well, since I'm already here, I'm gonna, first off... oop, wrong button. Just so the game's not screwing with me and I'm gonna miss something if I go in here. Ah, jeez. Alright, poster. It's a bloodstained poster, but the blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimmer model's pretty noticeable too. The girl's locker room doesn't seem like... Huh. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimmer model. Because the posters have been switched? They were. Why? What reason? We should talk to someone who knows a little more about locker rooms. She was killed in the boys' locker room! That had to have been the boys' locker room! You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. You think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really pay attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about this locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, it's unusually clean, as if it never had a stain to begin with. There's blood stain on the carpet. It can only be because... They switched the carpets! And the posters! It's obvious! I'm not crazy! Can I click on her again? I can feel the life drain on my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's a dead body. Okay. Okay, as I was saying. Kyoko? Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress in the investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However...
I have to get going. I have something I really have to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well...
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But,
So then...
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook's missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. Okay. That's only worth. Okay. Here's the handbook. Okay. Hey, Mondo. Due to the real complex of being weak, you heard Chihiro talking about, right? All we need is hunger. Okay. That was the same. I should examine. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot. Well, I am a very nice man then. I understand my limits. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like rope. The rope was used to prop her up in some kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait, so then it isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's facial injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, that's the issue of being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about him either. Those also could be the scissors from, whatever. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? They're usually hung up with scissors. Well, the one thing is mostly likely to tie this mess together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. I figured that as a certain place I need to revisit look over again. Plus it might help look at Genocide Jack's. Okay. Is that everything? Okay, I'm gonna leave. Okay, so I need to check a lot of places out. Wait, can I go back in the boys' room one more time? Will it say anything new? They switched carpets and posters. I mean, that's really obvious. Stain, was it? Okay, my character's just dull as rocks. You can't connect 2 and 2 together. Alright, thanks, Hifumi. I need to teleport. I know I need to go up over there. He's not in there anymore. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. Save. Just in case. I guess I'm gonna do that again, but I want to go in the I want to go to the first floor. But I seem to be I keep getting dragged into this kind of stuff. The extension cord that was here is gone. Oops. This lamp. Oh, I see it's unplugged in. Lamp's cord isn't long enough for each outlet, but last time I saw it, it's definitely on. It's definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if Library Desk has been added. Interesting. The wooden box sent. Okay. I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it's around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Did someone take it out of the archive? The only one who would do that is... I think of Byakuya. Is there anything else I can do here? There's a second lamp. Okay, so I'm done here. The archive is not going to help me. So I need to find him now, too. Oh my god. Map. Wait, still? Unless that's just going to be there. Where'd he go? I guess not everyone's on the map. So wait, where do I need to go? Warehouse. Hey, Celeste! Are you in here? Yep. Celeste, what are you doing in here? This is the warehouse of amazing and has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case? I knew you were gonna ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it as pointless. And you did find something. Very well, I'll tell you and only you.
Actually...
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
Indeed.
This was right before the nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just... Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes,
I assumed she was
indeed.
merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken a rule, none of us would ever happen. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Interesting. Is there anything in here I truly need? I don't think so. I think it's all. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave. Where else do I need to go to? Oh, wait. For some reason I'm going. Oh, wait, is it because AoE? Owie? Hey, girl. Oh, Hina! How's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out. She keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her in there. You left her? My head is all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. That was not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Oh, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come think of it, who did spend time with her?
Well...
Yeah, she's a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It's like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was just like she stayed away from all the other girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex? Totally find the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe. If she's just used to the guy spooling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? Well, spoiling, not spooling. Do you think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. It always count. It's been okay. Oh, that was everything. Hopefully. Or I'm boned-a-ranged.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Sure.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
Hooray!
You remember where to meet, right?
Yes.
Please go through the...
Okay. I'm really excited. So to begin. The red door is right through here. Well, this time they're not going to be accusing me, so I wonder how it's going to go. I don't have to defend myself. Hi, everybody. So everyone ready to what? Am I blind or am I missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Togo's not here. And Togo is? You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna
Okie
do?
dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like that, he said a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Togo behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. That's a strong bear. Terrible, you're terrible. You know, now everyone's here, right? Okay, then hustle into the elevator and let's get the show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, you're going to find him to kill. So he's like, Bianca is just so gentle, so calm and meek. No one had any problems with her. Yeah, that's really fucked up. So I made the choice to kill her, a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. So I'm gonna stand right here.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Togo, man. What's got her so worked up?
Well then.
Okay, the villain. Okay. Is this just a bunch of people talking?
Count on it.
Alright, it's just, Bianca. I gave you plenty of work, so, okay. Everyone's just gonna say, hey, do it. So let's go.
It's true.
Yes. I gave someone non-reply. One last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator and shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting the race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. Couldn't handle it, my emotions couldn't stop speculating. Okay. They're really pointing at Toko, but I have a weird feeling that's not true. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. I think it's a guy. That was, well, no, they could borrow handbooks. But Leon's doesn't work. As we went deeper, uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. Because someone switched the carpet. Someone used Leon's. I guarantee someone used Leon's thing. Wait, that could mean it's a girl then. The lighter was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally... So it's either Toko or it's a guy. It came to a sudden stop. That's my speculation. Alright. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste your time on stupid questions. Get this over with. Good, good. You're rip-roaring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
That's his, like, this is class pupil or something. Alright, then, let's get a show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. Here we go. So the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly conception. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we went through that before. Yes. Might as well put in, I mean, there's 100 slots, right? Okay. Should I be going through all this? I guess I set skills, I guess. Increases bullet capacity, effective during the bullet time. Oh, I can't do that anyways. Okay, I can't use anything but Melada's voice. So using this is pointless. Oh! I could use... Oh! Oh, I did not know I could just click them all. I see. I have a max of 13. Alright. Let's go. Let's do this. Trial all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the... If
We
you
already went
can
this.
figure out who,
Yeah.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. Okay,
Yep.
let's talk about the murder weapon.
Here we go. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver fatal blow. Well, it was the dumbbell. Because I didn't see anything else. Well, it's the only bullet anyways. Ah!
Hero's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yes.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
What? Wait, what? All right, I should really,
Hero's fatal injury.
I should really
It
read these
appears it
through.
was a head wound.
According to the
I guess it wasn't
file,
a lie,
the killer
technically.
used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Why?
Interesting.
Oh my God!
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Or Chihiro.
That was fast. So how do? Hold on. How do I use my? By holding down this, you can concentrate. Okay.
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
There. Jesus.
No, that's wrong.
An iron pipe? That was just stupid.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Unless they bashed her head in, you know?
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Oh.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Of course!
Yay! That's so creepy.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Okay.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? New elements mount to the non-stop debates. Oh, great. Sure, what is it this time? First debate, lines of white noise will appear, disruptive reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. So don't shoot the white lines, but there is a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach a silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot down an actual remark with your silencer of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take aim. Okay. Oh, but if your action difficulty set the general, white noise won't appear at all, in which case you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, so right trigger, put silencer on. Alright, so I'm going to listen first and fire at the white noise.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Oh, I just tap it.
What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Boom! Screw you! You're the killer! I'm kidding. Just like really bash her brain in over it. It's not...
might know one reason he could be involved.
It's not like Leon where they spelled it out for you.
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Booblust.
Shut up.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Sure! Because apparently it's, because I have to do everything.
Apparently,
Keep
in
it
every
being a
Genocide
game.
Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of.
Unless you did it, you use extension cords, you know about it.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
I really don't think it's him, though.
Fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
Oh!
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Oh, what?
You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait,
Whoa.
hold on a sec.
Oh, we're just gonna...
Toko
Okay.
has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes.
Aha! I was right!
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
What it means... not the answer is... Yeah. What's this? Hangman's Gam... Okay. Nope. Oh! Okay. What? Huh? Oh, is it T now? Schizophrenia? Wait, what? No. It's not T? Shoot. Schizo! Oh! Schizo! Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys. Oh, my brain fried so bad. Oh my god.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
She might be Genocide Jack, but she may have not done
I
this.
think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable.
Oh, well, alright.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Because her stutter stopped, too.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine, yeah. Oh, is that dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. Everyone has a front and a back and top and ending and the bottom. A sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
Wow, oh, so wait, do we...
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Oof.
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Ah. It's the promise.
Just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Jeez.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh, no.
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story.
Oh,
I didn't
God.
ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first.
Huh?
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide. But in spite of
Oops,
that
shoot.
promise,
Sorry. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep a promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. It's pretty obvious.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But
Oh.
you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
It's weird, though. We're too early in this.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
Something doesn't seem right.
Person? You don't...
Oh, my God. Toga's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Is it me
Jill?
you're hoping to see?
Wait, Jill. Jack and Jill.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Oh, God.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
Okay, then.
If one of them happens to be a serial killer, you should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Okay. This game got weird.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Okay. This is the Murderous Fiend, Joseph Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
I don't know if you want to.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Good point.
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Huh.
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Fair.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless!
Okay.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
I don't know if I really care for this twist.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
Uh-huh.
But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
That does not look on Byakuya. That does not look good on him. He's the only one that knows about it.
But I cannot imagine anyone other
He
than
framed
you
her.
could
He could have
murder
framed her.
someone in such a bizarre fashion. Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Maybe she's totally right about that, but there's something else. There's something still bothering me. What she said, well, I need more details about this. Byakuya could be framing her. He knows about the murder, like how she kills. Interesting. And the extension cord.
Kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Okay, there's only one thing for me to do. Can I speed this up? Okay, hold on. This should prove it. Okay, well, there's only one thing.
Kill anyone!
Alright, hold on a second. How do I speed it up? Fast forward, hold down Control key. Okay.
Perhaps if you had an
Oh shit!
huh? Now we're
When you compare your past murders to this, the modus operandi matches completely.
Alright, because that's the only... Besides the other one, that's the only one. I wonder if he's framing her. I really do.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Okay.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee, that's good though.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases.
Well, now we're never gonna trust Toko. Yeah, I figured. I'm like, it's way too easy. Here, you'll see later.
I got it!
It's because that was way too quick.
The cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently
Oh, I said that earlier!
A pair of scissors.
I literally said that earlier, and I cut myself off. Get it? Because I said they are killed with, and then I said forget it. They were. I was right. Oh my God, I'm smart.
Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
oh great,
then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Okay, shut up.
Please stop comparing killing people to cooking. So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
She's not on a wall, right? Oh, I see. Okay. I was for a moment I was a little confused.
Remember what the killer used to suspend her?
The scissors again.
They used some kind of rope to hang her
Oh, I
up
meant
by
this
her
case,
wrists.
yeah.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Interesting.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else?
Oh, good.
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to
Just
me?
take it.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
They're all dudes.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Lolly girl? Yeah, they're all dudes.
I got it!
Chihiro was a revolver!
Because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Yeah, they're all dudes.
They were all guys?
Yeah, you better keep your back, Hero.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start
Alright, we get it!
just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Stop with that.
Too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Fair.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Yeah, wait. She's not exactly...
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors?
Uh-oh.
Don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Are there some in the warehouse? Oh, wait, they're in your, kits.
Da-da-da-da!
Oh. Well, that's concerning.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime!
Cool!
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you!
Well, that's not good.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question.
Hifumi, can you step away?
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on, there is one person. One person who copied the Genocide Jack cases. Well, I mean... Leon! Oh, I feel so bad.
Here's my answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow.
Yakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police
Oh,
records.
no.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Oh, wow. Let's just throw my partner underneath the bus.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
Wow.
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have
It doesn't matter when you act. People are good actors.
Looking back and thinking about it now,
Oh.
the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Oh, okay. In the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. When you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker room. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the
but we did
girls'
not know that
locker
yet.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
But we did not know who
On
was
the
dead.
contrary, there's something very strange.
room. Okay then. What's so strange?
We did not know
about
who it
it?
was.
Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
Yeah, I will. Okay, I need to make it very clear one. New elements man did not stop. Oh, come on, no. Sure. Truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot, hold down. If you aim at a weak spot, hold down the left mouse button. Then you memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. You shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, if you don't seem to have the answer to lie, it might be wise to memorize different weak spots. So I got a flash. What? Oh my god! Why is there so much stuff on this? Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found his body.
Is that what we do?
He was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
Well, any straight guy.
The
Or
victim
my guy.
was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would
think it's
suggest
that one.
we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
you wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay, it's the Chihiro part. Because we got the Monokuma file way after.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found his body. But
How do I speed up again?
weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity,
That's a natural reaction!
The victim was Chihiro.
Bam!
No, that's wrong.
It's not Chihiro. It was you.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Yep.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak. What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Okay. What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I got him in the corner, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is.
It's the extension cord.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Hey, you're speaking up, finally.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Difference between Gates and Jack murders. Evidence points. What could it be? Alright! I honestly thought... Library desk lamp. Oh, that's it? Okay.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
Okay.
And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with some kind of rope. Was it not?
Well, it was an extension
That's
cord.
right! It absolutely was!
then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
Yep.
What? An extension cord?
Oh no!
You used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
Oh
And
god.
the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Unless he's being framed.
Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Unless Byakuya is being... But no, that still makes no sense. Unless someone else took the book and read it.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this?
Like, did someone maybe go during the nighttime and sneak into that room and read the book of Genocide Jack?
I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Oh, okay. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
But he might... Wait.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know.
Yeah, it's
but
way
still,
too early.
there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean can I really just say what Byakuya just said the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about it. This?
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere
It happened
else?
in the boys' room. They swapped.
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Shut your mouth.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
Yep!
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Did I take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who's been confident up to now, maybe never even realized the actual scene of the crime could have been taken somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
What?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Yes! Evidence shows the murder took place. There was something that switched between the boys. Okay. Technically, this is one of them. No. But that was... Oh, okay. You want the blood poster first. I mean, technically they're both right.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Cool, that's not the topic right now, Jill.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
Oh, it is Tornado. Why did I say Tornado?
Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker room.
Oh, here comes the carpets.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
That's lucky.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not. It was scrubbed away. It was moved. Yeah. There we go. I was on the same track, but different mind.
The girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to
so
it's
gonna be a boy. It's gonna be a boy.
The blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would
to hide their gender.
Doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device.
Unless she's
But
invited
Chihiro's
in.
handbook should have only
Did she have
allowed
Leon's?
access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room.
She
to begin
trans?
with.
Maybe? So I just thought about it. Is she freaked out about the girls 'cause she might be trans? Now, if I'm wrong, I'm not being rude to trans, obviously. I'm just curious if that's the twist they're going to go with. I think I'm pitching way outfield, though.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up, Celeste.
Shut up! I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I know how she could have done it.
Is he right, Chihiro? Yeah. She borrowed Leon's handbook. Yep.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
No.
She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her. No, I don't think that's it.
So you got something?
She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What then?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Yeah, that's it.
No,
Thanks, Hero. That was actually really brilliant of you. How did you know that?
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Oh.
Why not?
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible.
Sorry, guys.
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
No.
It seems like there's
I'm
no
the
way
main
she
character.
could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
No! Is that it then? Chihiro's killing the girls' locker room and Byaku's the way who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Hey, you have done nothing this whole round, Mondo.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Hey, he's like, wait, hell.
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Okay.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Okay.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay. You're just before I knew I was having a class trial, had been put on hold. We have to with Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Hey, be nice.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Okay.
Take your time.
The entire body.
Examine her carefully.
Shut up, Hifumi!
Like using our hands?
I like you, but you are just nasty.
No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
My character will, apparently. Probably.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
Fair, you know, that's fair enough.
You're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body.
Oh my god.
Just let one of the boys do it.
Oh my god, it doesn't matter.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Wait.
So just leave this to
Wait
me.
a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Sakura.
Is she...
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Is she actually trans?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Put her hands there in a brief prayer. Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this?
Is she trans? Is she trans?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
I might be wrong. Sakura's eyes are staring wildly at Chihiro's legless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is...
Is what?
I was right!
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
Oh my god, I was right!
What? You're joking, right?
Holy shit!
I wouldn't joke about this.
Ben, it's really true?
No, don't.
Guy? Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, you're really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted.
Okay, he wasn't a trans, but I was close.
Interesting.
I was close. Kind of.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Well then.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
The thing is, Chihiro's actually a guy. Thought never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Fair enough.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Not really.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Ah, he's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you
No,
still think
it's way too
Byakuya is
early
the killer?
on.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But think he might not actually be the killer after
Someone
all.
took the book and read it when he wasn't looking.
But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt.
Good
He
enough.
consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but...
Hey, reasons are reasons.
It's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Wait, so he fucked with it?
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Byakuya.
No,
Okay.
I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Fair enough.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
This doesn't matter. Come on.
Let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who's Chihiro? So one thing maybe killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which is...
I got it!
Yeah. Since the crime... Uh-oh, there's no voice. It had to be... Oh, wait, no. Okay, never mind. It's just me thinking. Let's not have to find some more clues. Okay. Never mind. It was good. You assume there was no voice. That means it's screwed up. Celeste account. Okay.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Ah, too early? Too early.
Shoot!
Ah! Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but... Did nobody get a look at the killer?
Oh, maybe.
Sure, if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for
Alright, stop dancing around it. Let me have it.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Alright, so...
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim?
Oh, time out. Uh-oh. I really hope that didn't fuck with my recording. Okay. Oh shit, no.
They're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah! No! Not game over!
Okay. There is eyewitness. Okay, yeah, okay, I get
Isn't there
it.
a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Did nobody get...
I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point.
Yeah. All we need right now is any
Shit!
kind of new info.
It's over.
No!
So, you want to know who saw the killer? And it's not like they're just game over, man.
Yeah! No! Not game over!
Alright, come on.
Isn't there a single clue?
Well, did nobody get... I'm sure someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw
the victim at some point. Even...
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
No!
It's all over. You
What's the
wanna
other
know
one?
Who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
Come on, let me get it. Ooh! Okay, so it was that one. Well, thank you, deflectiveness. Thank you.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Makoto.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Yep.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better be going. I'm kind of in a hurry. Actually, it's more like, well, I better get home. I'm in kind of a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
And the friendship killed him.
Whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
You're just smart.
Huh?
Are you like the ultimate detective?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
What?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
I'm sorry?
Sure about that.
Alright,
Really think
it's a
we
blue
can figure
jacket.
out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
Literally nothing.
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
This is gonna be all off a thing I never saw. Oh, was it a killer? Someone that's what I believe. This is really stretching. Oh, making an argument? Celeste's account. Okay.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
Okay,
He
locker
was
room.
on his way to go exercise.
Yep.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picks that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
That'd be a little weird.
So,
Oh.
what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Okay.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Because exercising sucks.
Well, fair enough.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Huh.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
What?
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it? First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
What
He
Moto
was on
said?
his way to go
Mondo?
exercise. So next we have to ask,
That's weird.
why did he choose the specific
So-
tracksuit that he did?
I guess I'd wait for Mondo's line.
The specific tracksuit.
Is that what?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying
So I'm blaming
is
Mondo?
the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Oh shit, wrong
My
one.
tracksuit is black.
Ah, fuck. No. Alright, well that didn't matter, apparently.
Shoot!
There must be good. Okay.
First of all, we know where Chihiro
Wait
was
a
headed.
minute.
He was on his way to go
Wait a minute.
exercise.
How does Mondo know it's blue? Oh
Why did he
shit!
choose the specific
Oh
tracksuit that he
shit!
did?
I got it! It matched the one. So, what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit?
Ah!
No, that's wrong.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
No,
When
no.
Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
I saw him stuffing a tracker in a duffel bag, and then I assumed he said, "Okay, sir."
she never said anything about the jacket.
Oh no!
So
No!
why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
No!
What are you? You just.
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
No!
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just.
Oh no!
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Cherry?
Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry, and it was almost like she tried to hide it. Just like that, she's gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you
Oh,
just ran into him
no!
briefly, you couldn't
You took away
possibly
Leon,
assume
now
what
you're
color the
taking
tracksuit
away
was.
Mondo from me?
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Oh.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Oh.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
He's acting?
There was a certain turning point that tipped me. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
I'm sorry, it got quiet. I thought it was fake.
You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
Okay.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
Oh!
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Did you notice such a tiny detail?
She's definitely the ultimate detective.
Are you a witch? She's a witch!
You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Oh no.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
Taka, settle down.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
Come on, Hifumi.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
It's okay.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Yeah.
If you really insist, then... here it is.
What?
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
If you're on the ground, right? It must belong to... It's mine! Chihiro's?
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it. to
You
get
can't
rid of
break
any
them.
Evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not.
Yeah, here he comes, stepping in.
Totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Ooh.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Is it the blackened ones don't work?
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
Do blackened's handbooks break? Am I exploiting? Oh.
Shoot!
I got it!
Okay.
You already told us before that the handbook
sorry.
has one weak point, didn't you?
I didn't think about that.
You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Is it the
You
blackened?
can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness.
Oh.
You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Fair point.
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is...
If you're blackened?
When it's exposed to high temperatures
Oh.
for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally
Sauna.
ruin-
Oh!
I flippin' knew it!
What?
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Cool, that's not the point.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Yeah, how did Leon's?
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone.
His doesn't work!
Indeed.
He brought it in the sauna, his didn't work.
Mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness?
What about
and it
Leon's?
broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
It's Mondo.
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Who went through all their clothes? Who wore all their clothes? Yeah. There. Oh, nope, not her. Mondo. Oh. Please at least keep, like, Hifumi.
Mondo, your handbook got
And
broken
Sakura.
in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Taka, no.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Oof.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Taka. I mean, I don't believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Make your argument, okay? Is this the end? Okay, Broken E handbook, Chihiro's. Okay.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
How do I
If what he
switch?
says
Okay.
is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Well, he's a biker gang leader, so I mean, he probably would. Sure, Mono's. Okay, prove it in a show.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
I guess I'm gonna shoot
If
the
what
one
he
that says
says
he's
is
fine.
correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook, then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Shit!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I tried reaching that. But the
Let's
stupid.
test if what he says, you broke your own handbook.
No.
In other words, if not, then that proves that.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No! No! God
Makoto was
dang
Mondo
it!
wouldn't hurt a fly!
It's blocking it.
Let's test if what he said, you broke your own handbook.
All right, there.
In other words,
I do like
if
the.
Mondo's hand, then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Aha! Nice try, purple letters.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
Is it Leon's old one?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
Oh, you have
What the
Leon's.
heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
Aha!
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's. Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it.
Okay.
There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
That's fair.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so.
I'm sad.
I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong!
Taka, I'm trying to help you.
Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time?
Alright, we're at the ending.
Beginning. That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Climax interference, okay. Oh, we're doing this, okay. So this one's the handbag. So, How do I move? Oh. Okay, so, yeah, picks it up. She sees it. And then... goes to the boys. What's that? Okay. Then the e-handbook. Okay, blood splatter. Oh, just a splatter? Like, huh? Okay. So then... this would be pulling that. Then the girl bathroom. No, this is her. This is him. Alright. Yeah, because it's already there. Okay. Is this the handbook or something? Alright, let's try it. I think I'm wrong. That was really hard.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
You said she, it's a he.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Oh. There.
The
Try
killer
that.
is you!
What? Oh, it's the killer is you.
With bag in hand,
Yep.
she made her way to the locker. But how could the victim?
What? Wait, what? I didn't lay out my reasoning right. What? How? I think I figured it out. I had to double check everything. Alright.
Exactly what happened.
I have to get this right. I don't have any more health. But I thought I already did this.
With bag in hand, she made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim...
What? Oh, thank God. I was about to get pissed. I thought I did that.
Because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro.
Come on, please.
And attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
So far, so good.
A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
Oh, thank God. Well, I mean, that one is easier.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Come on, just one more.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Come on, yes!
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Well, Mondo, that's unfortunate.
Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Oh, no.
Wait. No. This can't be right.
Taka, sorry.
Yeah. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need
here we
proof.
go again.
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Vincent Moscow areas revealed. I can tell a show where Mono handbook is right now. Okay. Oh. Fever time and Nega time? Ooh. Ooh, that's... during a bullet time battle, if you press the space key... Okay. Fever time activating tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push however you want to destroy every... But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make it possible that... Okay. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got access to special time, right? So if you also prep something called the Nega time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates... I don't like... This word is too close to a different word. But I'm definitely not saying that neg time during the bullet time battle. Your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate fever time at this point... No, never mind. I'm not sure nothing... Okay, so don't use it during his time. You got it. Let's finish it off. Taka, I can't believe I'm fighting you.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False.
Am I supposed to use my thing?
I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
Dang it.
Show me some evidence.
Oh. Oh.
I won't listen.
Aha. So that's how I use it. Aha.
Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Taka. It's not even your problem. I understand.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's.
Thanks, Leon.
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Oh?
Huh?
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Yep. At this point, you have to just accept it. Unlike Leon. Woo! Oh, what? Oh, yay! Got an A. Yay!
Bro, what are you saying?
Aw.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
Well, he's being honorable.
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
Taka, stop!
No waiting! No holding on! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for! Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the blackened this time around? Will
Toko!
you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh! Man, this is a long recording session.
What?
Uh-oh, time looks like you got it right again! Yes, it is so. The blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Owada! The one of the easiest names to say.
Unbelievable.
The vote is... In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kaio Toku chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way you would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why'd you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so let me explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward to the text. Oh, okay. Anyway, there was once a young boy. His name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extremely inferior complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even if you're a boy. He heard things like this as long as he could remember and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now no one will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But now after he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex has always taken root deep inside of him and is not so easily weeded out. As it turns out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew stronger and stronger. Weak.
Weak.
Once the killing game has begun here at school, you have no choice but to accept his fate. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, that would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured out being thrust in such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. What? And yet...
I'm sorry.
I really don't want to talk about this right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, they can tell everyone. I knowingly used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger, accept who I am. Strong enough so when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He's prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to go to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to?
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was! The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his million promises were, so Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would still make him keep that secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help become strong. I don't think that was Chihiro. I think that was supposed to be Mondo. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever become close to that.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did. Keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he made to Chihiro. But how does that moving the body keep a secret? Because if everyone knew he'd be killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that's sorted out, at least the Fuse would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? That's really sad. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trust each other, right? So why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it, after all. The possibility of having our embarrassing memory secret exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want it to know, even killing someone. It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat
How many times must I repeat myself? The judge knows my understands the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can't. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't we tell you? The embarrassing memory of the secret he didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You know what Mino did? He killed his own brother. Oh. The ultimate Maker Gang leader makes us all the hoodlums and riffraffs cross-country jumble, but the only reason he had the chance to join the game in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mano's older brother's name is Daya Owada. Mano nothing but respect for him is because of the Mano ever got on a motorcycle. Mano's brother was the only family growing up, and he's the only one Mano could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mano's the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the other charismatic older brother had together a local motorcycle gang. Before anyone knew it, he had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peachy and great. I am getting tired. This is getting long. But when Mino started thinking about how he would have to take over the game for his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mino's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Dia, huh? Daya created this game with his bare hands. Mino's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All they'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mino heard the gossip from his other members of the gang, which is why
I
gotta get stronger than Daya. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his brother's retirement ceremony, Mino challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with a reckless abandon, eager victory and dashing on oncoming traffic. But suddenly, Mino didn't kill him. Then he saved his brother. Yeah. Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid. The rest of it is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together, because it's the team. You and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit it to anyone that he has his own weakness that has caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That began the explanation for what happened. Mano's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he's willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. Okay. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the mayor's secrets. At that point, it was clear that I would have no problem in shedding light on a secret. Mino killed his own elder brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other game members find out. If that happened to everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all that guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo, after what I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with kind of fuzzy unease. I started swirling around. I never felt anything like that before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzziness, uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety weighing down on my chest, stomach. Is right about that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Okay. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why tell me all this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because, I mean, you kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I've been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really
What?
am, I should be able to just tell everyone my secret.
Huh?
Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength of the face his own weakness to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I never had, so I was jealous of him, and that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
I really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. Strong, I'm strong. Okay. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch.
And stronger than I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, I was just staring at him, down the ground. Hey!
I
killed him. Okay.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He's normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart. Can we get this thing fucking moving along, please? A weakness that lived in a heart and is turned into cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for our memory, that he killed another human being in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I don't. I sure don't. You bastard. Shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead and say that again. I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I say as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that now because it's time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
Oh my god! Hurry up, guys! It's almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is what I promised you, right? The blackened that deserves a piece will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Oh, for Mondo Owada, the ultimate Biker Gang leader. No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Ah, that's heart-wrecking. I liked Mondo. This game's taking out all my favorites. Oh, what the? Is he gonna get ran over by motorcycles? What's this? What the hell? Oh, that's funny. Monokuma has that. I am so confused with what's happening. What's in the middle? The cage of death. He didn't get dragged by the neck like Leon did. Okay. Oh! Wait. What happened? Electric shock to death? Mondo, but oh my god. What? Laugh at death and your soul will be forever be peace. Can't be. My brother. Another murder, another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. Feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. What? This Taka's sad screams evaded our skulls. We were forced to realize once again, but he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment! Is this the end of the game? Byakuya.
What is this?
You're completely insane. You're not in a game. One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because it's a game of life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except
However.
that I just don't understand why. Why did you go your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice is calm, motionless, like the voice of death, and chilled me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea I had seen him.
Well...
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought I would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene? But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who it was, you'd been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked at me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to go become black, and I know who I'll have to watch out for. Oh shit!
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Next. You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? The question is why? Do you like them? But you know, this is punishment. This is despair. It's not just for you. Oh, it's punishment. Oh, this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope into despair. What do you mean? 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 Mean?
What the
Mean? Okay. Good grief! I don't understand why you have to pick apart every stupid little thing. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But in the end, I'm going to stand alone as a victor. Then everyone will be revealed to me. You're probably gonna be dead next.
Ooh.
The nobles. The noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. Woohoo! I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I never stooped to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I achieve complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of family.
For which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting
Ooh, so cool! It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash bomb for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper, something like someone's a nap. Interesting. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom in the current close in the case of Chihiro Mondo. I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who are still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. What is this?
Well, anyway, like I was saying...
We're gonna end it here and figure out what this is. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like and subscribe. And as always, stay slothy. Bye!